My dear, have you ever noticed that the more you try to hold on to a relationship, the more exhausted you become? A relationship is not something you can control, not by trying harder, not by becoming good enough, and not by sacrificing just a little more. So someone will stay. There's a sentence many people repeat to themselves every day. As long as I live well and succeed, it's enough. I have to live really well, really successfully, so I can keep someone by my side. At first, it sounds positive, but if you listen closely, you'll hear a very deep fear beneath it. The fear of being left behind, the fear of not being enough, the fear that if you slow down, if you get tired, if you stop being bright or impressive, someone will walk away. And so you begin to live, not truly for yourself, but for the eyes of others. You try to be better, stronger, less of a burden. You try to become a version of yourself that you believe others will want to keep. But my dear, have you noticed? In that process, you slowly lose yourself. There is a truth that's difficult to accept, but deeply necessary to hear. You can live well, you can be kind, you can give your best, and still, you cannot control who chooses to stay. Because a relationship is not a reward for the one who tries the hardest. A relationship is a meeting of two people who are in the same season of life, with similar desires and a shared capacity to love. And that is never something you can control alone. You cannot control another person's emotions. You cannot control their changes. You cannot control whether they still want to walk beside you. The only thing you can control is how you live with yourself. When you build a life that feels full and alive, others may naturally be drawn to you. But the word may is important here, because living fully is not about attracting someone. It's about no longer needing to cling. When you feel complete, a relationship stops being a lifeline. You no longer need someone to feel worthy. You stay because you want to, not because you're afraid. Maybe you're listening to this because you've been hurt in a relationship before. Maybe you've thought, if only I were better. If only I weren't so sensitive. If only I tried just a little more. But my dear, sometimes the problem isn't that you weren't enough. Sometimes it's simply that the relationship no longer fits the person you're becoming. And not every ending is a failure. Some endings exist to gently remind you to return to your own life. When a relationship hurts you, I hope you continue to live with quiet dignity and happiness in your own way. I love the phrase, quiet dignity. It doesn't mean being cold. It doesn't mean pretending you're not hurt. It doesn't mean forcing strength. Quiet dignity means allowing yourself to hurt without letting the pain define your worth. It means saying to yourself, I'm hurting, but I'm not wrong. I've lost something, but I haven't lost my value. I was left behind, but I'm not meaningless. Happiness, in your own way, is not about proving anything to the person who left. Not about succeeding so they'll regret it. Not about smiling so they'll see you're fine. True happiness begins when you stop using others as the measure of your life. When you start asking, how do I want to live? What do I need to feel at peace? Who am I without their gaze? And slowly, you rebuild your life from those questions. Maybe right now, you're not strong enough, not joyful enough, not calm enough. That's okay. You don't need to be okay right away. You only need to be honest with yourself. Honest that you're tired. Honest that you're sad. Honest that you still need time. And in that time, you keep living. You keep caring for yourself. You keep doing small things that help you stand a little steadier each day. Not so someone will return, but so you don't abandon yourself ever again. My dear, if today you're hurting because of a relationship, remember this. You don't need to control anyone. You only need to live your life fully. Those who belong in your life will stay without you having to sacrifice yourself. Those who don't, no matter how hard you try, will leave. And that says nothing about your worth. Now, if you're watching this while colouring, or gently filling in a picture of your own, let your hand slow down for a moment. Each stroke of colour isn't about creating a perfect image. It's a reminder that life is the same. You don't need to control everything. You only need to be present, one stroke at a time, one day at a time. Thank you for staying until the end. Thank you for giving yourself this quiet moment to breathe, to feel, and to come back to yourself. I hope, after this video, you continue to live with dignity, gentleness, and happiness in your own way. And if one day you forget this again, come back here. I'll remind you. I wish you a peaceful Christmas. May, among the lights and familiar melodies, your heart find a quiet corner, a place where you can simply be yourself, rest, and be held by the gentleness you truly deserve. This Christmas, may you not only give warmth to others, but also remember to save a little for yourself.